We finally got the legendary Tay Boogie. I've
Well
been wanting to
done.
interview you for the longest time.
I know. I feel like this shit's so overdue. No cap.
It really is, man. I know so many questions down, but I don't even know where to start, man. Like
I'm an open book, bro.
I remember when you first hit me up, I was like, yo, this motherfucker different. Like she
Yeah.
just different. Like I feel like, and this got to, I guess I'm gonna start off with this question. I ain't really want to start off with this one, but I feel like you was the first female that I felt like niggas was gonna fuck with. And then Glorilla came out. And the reason why I
Mm-hmm.
bring up Glorilla is because my homeboy hit me up probably like 3 days ago. And he was like, hey, you ever heard of this girl named such and such? I'm like, no, who is she? Like some new chick that rap. I'm like, oh. He like, uh, he was like, you don't know her though? I'm like, man, I don't listen to no girls but Tay Boogie and Glorilla.
Right.
Like,
That's
whatever the fuck
hard.
he's talking about, I don't know. So he ended
That's
up sending
hard.
me, and she was cool, but like she was regular, taking nigga money, finesse a nigga, my
Yeah.
but I'm like, man, she cool, but I don't listen to nobody but Glorilla and you. And I feel like
That's hard.
I knew who you was before I knew who she was.
Facts. And we definitely got different, you feel me, styles. So it give you that room to still catch like both sides of that shit. Like for sure. I remember that shit though, because I wasn't living in Michigan. I don't think I had no videos out or nothing when you had started fucking with my shit. Like I
All you
think
had
that
was
was when
Clip
I
and
was
Shape.
just posting clips and freestyles and shit.
I think the only thing you had was Cut the Check.
Yeah, but Pete, that video and shit wasn't even out yet. Like you caught that shit before anybody because you caught the clip of me and my daddy crib rapping that shit like before. Yeah, you was definitely on deck before the video even was recorded for that shit. Like
When I heard that song, I knew, like, man, this gonna hit different. Like everybody gonna fuck with this. And I was right, man. Like
you was though. I know Cap. I always say that shit. Like no one caught that shit though.
I know talent when I see it. Like that's something that's so different. Like we got a whole bunch of females that rap here, but like it's
Right.
about you that stick out. It's like
Damn, I appreciate
anybody can
that
listen
shit.
to me. Like no matter you ain't even gotta be from Flint to understand you though.
Right.
It's so crazy. Cause there's some people I know some people that send me music and I'd be like, this is a hit in Michigan. But I don't know if it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Atlanta will listen to this nigga.
Facts.
I don't know if New York will listen to this person, but I know
Facts.
then when I hear your shit, I'm like, anybody, nigga in Delaware could fuck with your shit. I be, man, that's different. That's unique, especially coming from a place that got a significant sound.
No, for sure, for sure. Yeah, no, that shit do be right though. When I like I said, when I was living in Arizona and shit, like that's when I had started dropping freestyles. The chick I was fucking with, her brother did music. They was from Long Beach and shit. And he still do, but her brother did music and shit. And she used to be like, damn nigga, like why you like you damn near harder than this nigga? Like, why you ain't posting this shit? And I'm like, I don't know shit. I really ain't had no reason. I just was like, I don't know shit. I rap like this what I do. Like this my hobby, nigga. I just get this shit off. And she like, nah, you finna start posting this shit. But like my cousins and them had been on that shit, but she was the first motherfucker to really be like, no, you finna post this shit, bro.
If I knew you back then, I would have told you to post that shit too. For real.
My cousins and them have been on my head about that shit. I just feel like I don't know if maybe putting in perspective, like she was a motherfucker that I didn't know that was from all the way in California that just had heard the shit and was like really that intrigued. It was like, okay, you don't know me for real at all. You feel me? Like you just really fucking with my sound. So yeah.
And that's what I feel like the beauty is with a lot of people, because I built a lot of relationships doing this YouTube shit. But most of the people that hit me up, I ain't even know. And
Mm-hmm.
like I heard about, like it's so many people. Like Rio, I didn't know Rio before he started rapping, but when I heard it,
Right.
it's something special about this. So like whenever somebody who don't owe you no favoritisms say you good, that
Uh-huh.
really means something. Because
Yeah,
like
that should be different for sure. Like especially when like an older motherfucker tap in and be like, like it's depth to your music or whatever. Like that should be different because I be like, damn, like they don't have no benefit from lying and telling me that shit. Like they really mean that shit.
Right. So shit. On my first question, how you get the name Tay Boogie?
Man, on some humbug shit. My nickname always been Tay. It's shit. When I was young, I was Tay baby. I was, you feel me, like whatever was affiliated with Tay that I could spin. And then like niggas used to call me Tay Herbo. All type of dumb shit, like dumb at Tay K, you feel me? And one day my sister, nigga, they married now, but her dude at the time, shit, he just started calling me Tay Boogie. Like when that nigga came around, he just was like Tay Boog, like started calling me that shit. So when I started rapping, I ain't never have a name I want to go with. Like I never, I don't know. It was like I knew I was gonna be in the industry, but I didn't know if I was gonna rap for sure. So it was like that wasn't never a thing. I just was like, niggas gonna call me Tay, and that's gonna be that. So I just threw the boogie on the end, and I don't know. I've been thinking about dropping the IE. I ain't even told nobody that, but I've been thinking about just Tay Boog because there's so many boogies and shit like floating around.
Yeah, it's a lot of people with the same name though. Like it's a lot of
Regardless, yeah, it's unavoidable. I'm still gonna probably have the same problem, but
Now if you trademark that motherfucker, you go downtown and put it
I
in.
know. I said that though, like I might come Tay Boog, but yeah, Tay Boogie, that shit just came from some family kicking this shit, like, and I just roll with it. Fuck you, Tay Boogie.
That's hard. It's different.
Yeah,
Most girls got like a girly type of name. So
right.
you be like, it's like you never know who finna rap type
Yeah,
shit.
a lot of people assume it's a nigga off the name, like they just assume it's gonna be a nigga rapping, or
I would have assumed it for
I be
sure.
like, I like that shit even more because it really catch motherfuckers off guard. Like, oh, I didn't even know I was gonna listen to no female. Like, what the hell?
Exactly. Especially if you play audio.
Yeah, yeah.
So how you get into rapping? Or just like you fell in love with music in general?
Yeah, I honestly feel like it was more so like a love for music. Like my daddy, he DJ like a lot of my younger life and shit. So I just was kind of already hip to like how all that shit behind the scenes worked or whatever. And then my mama, like she just always had a good ass taste in music. So I was young as hell listening to the Commodores, but at the same time listening to Escape. We listening to Jay-Z on the other end. Like she just had a good ass taste for music. So I used to, it was crazy because when you know how older songs got all the intros and outros that just be instruments and shit.
Right.
I used to like sing along with every instrument. Like I had to hit sing every little part. And they used to laugh. My mom and her sister used to laugh like, damn, Tay the beat too. You know, but it was crazy because now that I look back, I think that's when I was like really falling in love with music as a whole, like not just the lyrics, like all that shit. And shit, probably like sixth grade, probably like sixth grade, I started taking niggas raps. Like when Gucci and Boosie and them niggas a drop, I take they shit and like take the bass of what they wrote and damn near like remix it, but remix my own fucking like I'm having them help me, but I'm still putting my own twist on what they saying. Niggas in class used to really be fucking with that shit, so I'm like, all right, fuck it. Started write my own shit. It was a rap after that, like for
You remember
real.
your first time recording?
Yeah, because it wasn't that long ago. Like I ain't record. I have been in studio settings. I have been around niggas recording and all that, but I have been so like I don't even want to say shy because I probably would have did it if I had some real support in the studio, like being there and being around it. But shit, yeah, it was probably like 2018, maybe when I actually like first recorded something myself. Like I ain't had no engineer, no help, nothing. I had got the program, put it on my mama dual computer, went over there recording my damn stuff and shit.
You ain't grow up like playing around with karaoke machines recording? Like
Mm,
I used to do that with cassette tapes back in like the early 2000s and shit.
Not recording them. Like I fucked with I had like a mic at one point and shit like that. But I also like I always been hella closed off. So as I was learning how good of a writer I was, like I wasn't always showing motherfuckers that I could write, you feel me? Like, and then a lot of it wasn't always raps. Like I used to write elaborate ass stories that just was all fucking fabricated. Like just come up with shit and just write. So write on different subjects and shit. So it really started like writing stories, and then I started rapping. Shit.
It's tight. You ever thought about taking that and like doing something with it, as far as like probably writing a movie script or a book?
I have. I tried to write a book when I was like a freshman. That bitch was hired too. My mama found it. They was mad as hell, but I have. I don't. I be all over the place because I want to do some acting shit. I want to do some, some writing. I would ghost write. I would help write a script, co-write a script, all that type of shit. So
I can see you ghostwriting for some motherfuckers because
I want to. I have made a status one night, like the middle of the night, because I definitely ain't want to offend niggas at all, and I just was like, I'm like, damn, I wonder who brave enough to let me like write them something or some shit like that. I think Pimo the only nigga that commented like, shit, sis, what we on? I'm like, shit, what you for real? I mean, he said he was. We ain't never really politic about it, but he said he was with that shit though.
that'd be a song I'd love to see. You and Pimo on the same song.
Me and Pimo got some shit, you know what? And it's a shame. Me and Pimo probably recorded that shit. That was one of my first features. I can't even tell you when. I'm just gonna say that was one of my first features, and I got quite a few now. So yeah, he came over my pop's crib, locked in early on. Like,
that's tight how niggas is like tapping in though. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping when you first played me your shit, I was like, man, I hope people work with her because it's gonna help her and it's gonna help them.
I know.
Like you
I
low.
ain't it was gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn.
I was praying for that because I'm thinking like niggas. I feel like niggas be so horny. They don't even care about working with females as much as they fucking. And I'm like, they don't. Little do they know, working with her gonna be a blessing because niggas is gonna tap in because they gonna fuck with her part regardless because she gonna do her thing.
Yeah, that shit been hard. I be on business too. Like I was working at this group home one time, and I had a nigga. I don't know if he was trying to flirt or what, but he had slid it in something like some you want to smoke. I'm like, I don't smoke. He like, oh, okay. So what you be doing in the studio when them niggas be trying to get at you? I'm like, nigga, I stand on business. We be working, nigga. What do you mean? Like, we be working. That's what.
That's important too to like let people know ahead of time what you be on because
Yeah.
I done heard all kind of stories about.
I have too. I done heard a lot of horror stories. Even like getting into it, I remember motherfuckers used to tell me like, shit, just once you start, you gonna see. Like, I done heard it, but I haven't experienced no horrible shit.
Yeah.
But I do
You don't
also.
really give off that aura to play with like that though.
Yeah, I don't. You know, like shit. If I'm on some flirty shit, you gonna know. You feel me? Cause you know, like when I'm working, I be working. Hell no, I be locked in.
Since you brought up flirting, like what's your type?
You know what? That's crazy that you asked me that because I just turned 25 this year, and I feel like I don't know if my type changing or if I never knew my type and I just was going with whatever the fuck I was going with.
Yeah.
But I definitely like need somebody that's consistent. I think consistency probably one of the biggest things on my list right now. Like I don't like that. Like we cool one day, then the next day I don't know. We walking on egg shit. Look, bro, if we locked in, I know what these.
Damn, right. I swear to God. I feel you. Consistency,
I don't
definitely.
think it's like for real. Like I think I'm trying to figure it out. I really do. Like the shit I used to be attracted to, it turned me off now so bad. It's like, what the fuck do you like then? I don't know.
I understand that. Most people your age still trying to find themselves in certain angles. And then even like at my age, I still be trying to find myself in certain scenarios. So
yeah, different. I don't think like we ever finish really digging if you are willing to, dig and really find yourself. I don't think the job is ever done. But as far as that, I don't know.
when you picking beats, what do you go for? Like, do you go for like
Oh,
because you be shit? I ain't never heard a beat that you picked that I ain't like.
damn, that's, you know what? That is, I think, the biggest compliment somebody can give me. Like, that shit really will make my day when a motherfucker compliment my beat selection, because it is such a tedious process for me. Like, it gotta be right. But really, I just be looking for something unique. Like, if it sound like, and I know anybody can listen to any one of my beats and be like, well, I done heard something that sound like this before, but it gotta sound unique to me. Like, when they got that certain, I could just hear, it's like a certain flow I can hear in my head. I know how I want to come on as soon as I hear that shit. Like, it just got neat. Honestly, I like detail. Like, a lot of little details in the back, like that might set it apart from. You might have two beats that's damn near exactly the same, but one got two extra noises in it. Like, I'm probably gonna like the one with a little more deep. It just be shit like that. Cause if you peep, I be all over the place.
Yeah, and I was just about to bring that up after you said that you don't stick to just one sound, and I like that because there's certain people who only do the Michigan sound from here.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I love the Michigan sound, it's gonna box a lot of people in.
Hell yeah.
I feel like you got too much talent to do that. It's some people who they'll get out the Michigan sound, and I'd be like, I'd rather him get back in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I feel it.
You don't need to do nothing else but Michigan sound and shit. Versus you, like Tapped Out, you can be from anywhere. Tapped Out just sound like a song.
That's my shit.
I'm sitting there listening, like, damn, like this song don't got no region. It don't got no time period. This song could have came out in the 90s, 2000s, right now.
Type shit.
I feel like that.
No, yeah.
Special, for real.
I do be all over the place with beat selection, but I think like one of the biggest things that I hate about when I start liking an artist is once they get they hit or once they get they break, you know, they be so stuck on satisfying the people who liked that sound that they don't explore no versatility. So I think it's just always been a thing that I wanted people to know from the get go. Don't ever feel like I'm gonna stick with one sound. Like, if you fuck with that sound, that's cool, and I probably will get in that bag and drop again. But don't think that I'm gonna stick to one sound because the majority rule. Like, I'm always gonna play with different shit.
Yeah, I feel like that's important, and it's gonna keep you like around longer because you going even if a certain group of fans hate one sound, another group of people who probably wasn't fans like
Love
that.
it. Yeah.
Like,
because you got to think, like, you got people, first of all, ain't none of my really slower or softer music even out yet for people to evaluate. But for the people that heard it, you got people that don't want to hear me on Michigan shit after that. They like, okay, I only want to hear Tay when she and her feelings and it's relatable as a woman. But then you got shit like the Peasy challenge I just did that motherfuckers could really listen to and be like, hold on, get the decode and shit. Like, damn. So it just depends on what you like. Shit.
Yeah, I agree with you. Cause even with me, when I listen to certain people, like when I listen to Future, he can get into so many different bags. He got a song with Miley Cyrus, a song with Gucci, a song with Kelly Rowland, a song with Beyonce, a song with Young Scooter, a song with Jeezy. He can get in so many different bags, and whatever one you like is the one you're gonna gravitate to. But at least he give you a variety for you to pick from.
A variety, yep.
I feel like when you're in the studio, do you need something to enhance your creativeness, like weed, liquor, anything like that?
Needed. No. I be on and off with the weed. I smoke when I feel like it, so not really. I didn't just be needing like to be able to focus. Like, I don't need no distractions. That's probably the biggest thing that irritate me. Like, a whole bunch of back and forth for commotion and shit. Like, and we trying to create. I just be needing shit peace. Besides like the beat playing and shit, I just need to be able to think. No distractions.
Yeah, that's one thing about you because I knew from Tapped Out that you smoke, but I didn't know how consistent. And the thing I like about your music is I can't tell what music you was probably high on versus the music. A lot of people I can tell. Like, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I ain't drinking no lean when I was in making this album," and it's like I could tell he ain't drinking.
I know, yeah, like I know. No, yeah, I be on and off with that shit. Like, last year. I think I stopped probably in like August. I ain't start back till damn near June of this year. Then like 3 weeks ago, I just was like, shit, I'm done. Jeff went to pass me the blunt. I'm like, I'm good. He like, you done? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. When I ain't hit no weed since shit. He like, why you be doing that? I'm like, shit, just honestly, just to show myself I could do it. It don't even be no other reason, just to know that I could stop some shit when I want to.
I feel you on that one. You brought up Jeff Sky. How many relationships you done built since you made it public that you rap?
Man, I don't know, no. So many. I mean, so many. Like it was damn near overwhelming because I am very introverted. You feel me? So it was different. Like meeting and brushing shoulders with so many people. That shit was a blessing, though. I don't know. It's like surreal when I think about it. But solid relationships. I don't know.
Who
I
you knew
say at
before you rap?
least, huh?
Who you knew before you rap? Did you know like any Flint rappers before you rap?
Mm, I had ran in with Vale a couple times, like fucking with the club scene, fucking with 69 and shit. Uh, who else? I'm trying. I feel like I'm on some goofy shit because I know I ain't just meet all these niggas.
The reason why I ask is because when I see you around rappers or hear you talking about rappers, you know, it always be the niggas that be hard. Like I be seeing you on Cash is fire. Seeing you
Hard as
on,
hell.
you was talking about Jeff Sky, talented. Like,
Jeff, my nigga.
yeah, like you don't be around just like anybody. So it's like I want to do like the lyrical niggas, hang with the lyrical niggas, cause like y'all be knowing each other. Like even you and Pimo, like you got a song with Pimo. That's
Right. It definitely, I think, I don't know, really, because a lot of it did start on music, but a lot of it then developed and got like way more personal and shit. You feel me? Like a lot of us spend a lot more time on personal shit now than we probably do making music. Honestly, like niggas real deal going bowling, spending holidays together, like a lot of shit that don't get posted. Like you feel me? So
yeah,
I done got close with a couple of them for sure. That it's like I'm hella locked in with, but yeah, I done made so many relationships like since starting this shit. I didn't even think I would make this many relationships in and outside of Flint. Shit.
yeah. I feel the same way on my end, and
Mm-hmm.
I know it got to be like difficult for you because it's difficult for me because like niggas be wanting to be friends but like it's not organic. They be trying to push a friend line like, hey, let's hang out. It's like, bro, I got one message with you.
That's why I said like with solid relationships, it's a little different. Like I done made a lot of them, but you know, like you said, like some of that shit don't be genuine, or you could tell people. I don't know, intentions don't always. It be a lot. It's a lot that come with this scene that if you not in it, you won't understand it. I stand on that. Like,
I agree with you. I feel like some people be treating people like the high school kid who might get drafted. Like, let
oh
me
for
talk to
sure.
him in case he get drafted. That way I can say I was there before they got drafted.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you know, you damn near hear motherfuckers say shit like that. Like it's crazy the shit you'll hear, the shit you'll see, but that's why you kind of do see me with the same few people, if so, because you know, a lot of motherfuckers do play crazy like that. And it's like shit, motherfuckers can say, oh, I hate Flint. Only in my city do we do this. But if we be realistic, any small artist in their city with 1,000 rappers feel like that. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's not just Flint. Like everybody treat who they want, how they want. You know. So I ain't saying it's right, but it ain't just us for sure.
yeah. Going back to like going back to the conversation about being shy. When you perform,
Mm-hmm.
do you need something to like to get you there? Like, for example, I got a cousin, he sing in karaoke, like when he bar, but he don't sing unless he drunk. Cause sober him, he just like completely, I'm not doing karaoke.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I have performed sober before, but if it's up to me, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna take like 2 or 3 shots before I perform for sure.
Yeah, I understand.
That's damn near the only requirement. Somebody I love somewhere in the room. Shit.
I definitely understand. Like I ain't never had to perform before, but I can
That
imagine.
shit.
I know it probably feel better when the people fuck with your shit though.
I guess if you like performing,
That's your least favorite part.
I'm laughing because my friends go whoop my ass for that statement. Like, what you mean? But they know how I feel. That's probably my least favorite thing as an artist, but
I would feel
it's
the
growing
same.
on me.
If I rap, that would be my least favorite part is performing.
Yeah, but you know what? I also like for years leading up to dropping music. For one, that was one of the main reasons I ain't drop music. So I cannot let that shit like hold me back no more. Like I got to a point where I'm like, okay, you ain't even dropped for a long time because of that. You feel me? So for one, I feel like I had built up this fear of it and made it like way worse than it was in my head. So then when I started performing, instead of like analyzing, like, okay, this shit not as bad as I made it seem, I just was stuck in my head. Like that's the worst shit ever. So until I got around niggas like Figure the Kid, Jeff, Stacy, and them, like niggas who really started helping me with my craft and telling me like, okay, you ain't gotta like it, but nigga, this part of being an artist. So you can either get better at it or they can say, well, yeah, she got a good pen, but she a horrible performer. You feel me? So I just got the practicing and I'm still coming along with that shit, but it's way better than it was for sure.
You bung up King Cashes, and it's crazy because when I seen him perform on videos, it's almost like he don't care if the crowd fuck with him or not because he fuck with himself. That shit is crazy.
You can't like you can't care because like we do a lot of these weed shows, all of us and shit. And when you do the weed show, well, the on the golf course they be having this big ass stage and shit, and all the vendors be out. And so I mean, people be fried. I'm talking about wax. They hitting dabs, weed, all type of shit. So it's crazy because when you get done performing, they'll come follow you, shake your hand, speak to you, and everything. But when you up there performing, these motherfuckers look like zombies. Like if you took what they look like and how they was looking at you, you'll lose your confidence. You get off the stage, they, what's up? Let me get your Instagram. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So yeah, you can't let that shit deter you. Like whatever going on in the crowd, you gotta just keep rocking. Facts.
Yeah, I definitely try to not even look at the crowd if it was me. Like I'll probably try to look forward. But I know
Man, that
that's
shit.
horrible because like some of the greatest artists look at their audience. Like Drake,
They be looking you in your eyes and shit. You trying to rap, motherfuckers looking you dead in your eye. I'll be like, oh my god.
that's definitely how they be. How much of
It's a lot.
how much of your like how much do you invest in yourself as far as like your own personal money?
Not a fucking enough. Not shit. Probably if I just had to go on some percentage type shit, damn near probably 50% of all my funds. Like if it ain't bills or it ain't I was about to say clothes for a video, but that really be tours, that too. But if it ain't like the little bills I got or clothes on the clothes for a video, shit, it's really been just going to that, just stacking to the side. Like we got, I don't know, that might be too much, but we just got a couple budgets, like set aside for some shit that we want to do, and it was something that me and Reese was there set on having in place, like before we wanted to do something else. And I think it's important when you set a plan to follow it because there's been a couple times during this little time period we've been trying to stack and get shit in line that I don't want to say fuck the plan. Let's just do what feel good at the moment. And we done stuck to it. We getting to the point where it's actually finna make sense. And I'm like, damn, I'm glad we stuck that shit out. So
Yeah.
a whole lot, but not enough at the same time.
So that means you willing to like sign a deal? Because that's usually the only reason why people do sign deals because they know these niggas got to invest and I ain't got to do it myself.
Uh, nah,
That's
I
all.
ain't gonna
That's
say
all a
that.
deal really is. Deal ain't really shit but a loan.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say this like, um, it would have to make so much sense. I would have to do as much as I possibly could for myself. I would have to been in, like, exhausted all avenues that I could alone, probably before I would be interested, just because, like I said, it would have to make a lot of sense. It ain't back in the day where it's like that's the thing to do. You know what I mean? Like that's the goal. So that ain't really a goal of mine. It would just have to make sense.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I
I
asked
don't
you
know.
about the beat process. What's tell me about the writing process. Do you only speak on life or your experiences, or do you go draw from imagination?
Don't none of it be imagination. Some of the shit I tell don't be my business. Some of it I be telling, shit that I've seen or just, been around or whatever.
Yeah.
But usually because I'm so particular with the way I write, I find a way to let you know damn near it ain't my business. And say like, but no, all that shit be really real shit. You could fact check and call motherfuckers and you feel me, double check it. And my sister, like, it'd be funny because most of the shit I be talking about, like, she know for a fact that happened and shit. So she just be laughing like, damn, this shit crazy. How you could take some shit we really went through, like, and put that shit in a song. Like, she be tripping on that shit. But
That's tight for real.
yeah, the writing process though, it be pretty simple for me. It just be like, I get in my moods. I might just already be kind of like in a little down mood. I might be like, I don't know, I'm feeling like some breakup music tonight. Figure out what type of shit I want to get on YouTube, or like if I got a pack from Cinco, or I got something to say like shit, like I go flip through. But yeah, shit. Then I just listen to the beat. Once I listen to the beat, that shit started flowing. Like I gotta make it make sense. I gotta put the sentences together in my head, but I be knowing what the fuck I want to tell already, like what I want to say. Like, all right, just gotta put it together.
So you don't write on paper at all?
No, I don't. I do it in my phone. I do write though. I write. I used to be big on writing on paper, like even when it was hip to be on your phone and write. Like I used to be big on still writing, but what happened is I had a spot and we had to move on some hella quick shit. And I don't know what happened or how the fuck it happened. I assuming it got thrown away, but I had a book full of raps. That shit had got thrown away, and that shit had kind of like I ain't gonna say stunted my growth, but it had definitely slowed me down for a minute because I was sad about that shit.
Yeah,
And yeah, I said I wasn't doing that no more.
I understand. The reason why I asked that is because I know you said you wanted to ghostwrite for people and just regular write for people, not even just ghostwrite, but openly write for people. Do you have like some shit set aside that you know you're not gonna use for you, or like how you do it, or have you even like planned it out?
Nope, I had the thought came about when I was staying in Arizona. I had played some music for a nigga, and he rapped too. He was from Chicago, and it was crazy because when we was in front of everybody, like he had damn near just downplayed my shit and shit. And I ain't tripped because I didn't give a fuck. He was just like, okay, yeah, whatever. That that's hard. And that nigga caught me walking out the building after work and was like, hey, I'm like, what's up? He like, I want you to write me a song. And I laughed at dog. Like my daddy was mad because he was like, "Damn, you should have seen what he was on." But I laughed because no, nigga, I'm the yeah, okay, whatever, on to the next song, bitch. So I had just told him like I don't do that. So I got to think about it after that and shit. And no, I ain't never wrote nothing, but it'd be a lot of lines that like I can't say because they just logically wouldn't make sense.
Yeah,
And I'd be like, damn, this a nigga line. Like, damn, I could get this to a nigga, and then after this line, I could say this, and damn, so it'd be like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's tight.
Like when I said, I wish I was a nigga, I would shove it down her throat. Like shit, I really wanted to say that from a nigga perspective. Like, you know what I do. So it was just like shit like that. I had to change and make it make sense because it don't make sense.
I understand that when you write about personal shit, do you ever get them calls like, "Hey, was that about me?" Or do people ever call and be like, "I know that's about me"?
Like I said, for the most part, my sister, she know everything. So when she hears shit, she already be knowing like what's up or whatever. But yeah, the nigga I was fucking with a dude for a long ass time, like and still do on and off and shit. So I had played some shit one day, And I didn't say it was about him. I just played Black Jimmy Flow. You know, in the end, it's like some she wouldn't touch him if he ain't have a cent. And the nigga just looked at me like, and I looked at him. I'm like, what? Like, nigga, I know that. I'm like, man, that shit ain't about you, bro. But it was. I mean, he knew that shit. So it's other shit. I got some softer shit that when I hear it, I know I'm gonna get that call again. Like, all right, you do, motherfucker, you doing a lot. Like, I'm coming voicemail, recording, all that.
Yeah, that's the bag you gotta come in.
Yeah. So
That's the
I
bag.
got that, and then like besides that, man, my auntie that called me told me quit selling business before, but I be like, shit, for they know this shit fake, you know. But she would tell me like, "They be motherfucker."
Right.
Yeah.
I be thinking like when I be seeing people talk, like I listen to a lot of Boosie, and Boosie will talk about like, oh my crackhead uncle, and sometimes he might even say a name, and I'm like, damn, if I was a crackhead uncle, I'd probably say, don't say my name.
Like shit, we eating, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
I swear.
But for real, but yeah, I wouldn't never like disclose. Motherfuckers know, like I would never tell nothing that I knew somebody, you know, absolutely was gonna object to, or I knew I was gonna jeopardize, you know, really fuck some shit up. Like my auntie, I did send my auntie some shit the other day, and she called me like, "Oh shit!" Like, hold on, hold on, Tay, but that shit dropping either way. So
I feel you. All right, so I want to go back to your writing. Since you like writing just all kind of shit, was that your favorite thing to do in school? Like as far as subjects, like writing class? That was my
yeah, essays, all that shit. Like, even I ain't gonna necessarily say it was my favorite, but it was something that I was good at. Like I did with E.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
right.
I done wrote quite a few shit. I used to write little papers. My auntie was in school, had little assignments. She was getting off for real. She knew I liked that shit. Like I liked to show off that I could write good as hell. So I used to do her little papers for her and shit. Like now
Yeah.
that I said how she was getting off for sure.
I love writing.
No, for sure.
That used to be my
Yeah.
favorite thing to do in school. And the spelling bees when I was in like elementary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
sure. I was training for a job like not too long ago. And you gotta put these little like type information up about every little thing you do. And so I had went to type mine and I had went to correct like my punctuation and shit. And the lady trainer me was like, "Oh, it don't matter. You could do it however they're still approving." I'm like, I'm one of them. I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm one of them. Like it do matter. And I don't know, that shit just have always been my thing. Like
right. I feel you. I'm
correcting
big
shit.
on that too.
Yeah.
Your dad is real, real supportive of you to the point where like he be commenting on the videos I make about you on my channel and shit. Like, I know he got to be one of your biggest supporters.
Yeah, no, he is for sure. Like he definitely. I mean, besides like I said, like peers in the sixth grade, like friends who knew I was doing little music, he definitely the first person like in my corner that was standing behind that shit. For sure. Like my mama, she more so like, all right, you gonna do it. We'll see. Like, you know, get real type of motherfucker. So when I told him though, he was like, "What you mean you want to do music? Like you singing, you rapping?" I'm like, "I think I'm a rap." He like, I hear it. Like shit, I'll let you know. Shit. So he, you know, say he ain't know what to expect. He like, I just didn't know. Like, and
Yeah.
I was nervous as hell. Ain't had no bass in my voice. I'm over there whispering and shit. I had rap some shit. Nigga, like, hold on. Pull it out his phone. Got the recording that shit. Like, rap that shit again. Say, rap that shit. He sent it to his homeboy who I grew up with his kids younger and shit. Like, he'd been around for 20 plus.
Yeah.
Sent it to him. He called me like, "No, me and my nigga ain't tripping. Like, I don't know. You might can write a little bit." So shit, after that, niggas bought a mic, niggas started getting equipment. He already had like a lot of music shit, cause like I said, he DJ'd and did different music. So he had shit art, man. Niggas was 10 toes behind that shit ever since.
Do you know the people, or can you feel the people who behind you because they just got you and they support you, versus the people who they it's almost like they behind you just in case?
Oh yeah. It's I ain't gonna say, hold on. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, with so much confidence. Like I just feel like that about a bunch of people that I got around me.
Yeah.
But I would say probably in the last year, it's a motherfucker or two that I done peeped like, okay, like you do fuck with me, but you fucking with me because you damn near looking at it like if this shit bubble how I think it might, I need to be in the right position too, you know. So yeah, yeah, for sure. But I know who really fucking with me like that, and it's vice versa. That shit definitely mutual as hell. So
Yeah. I know somebody like that in my life. I know somebody who they fuck with me, but they really fucking with me because of what could happen. Like every time somebody big in the city show me love, or somebody big in the industry, like I notice that they call me a little more, text me a little more when I'm
Or
kind
all of a sudden now they comment on your post because they want their name to get seen in the midst of all the
of
acknowledgement and shit.
yeah, and then like when it's looking kind of dry for me, they kind of like step away a little bit. Like I remember when RMC Mike shouted me out in the song. This girl I hadn't talked to in about 3 years just randomly sent me a friend request and was like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, and I know she heard the song because she from Beecher. RMC Mike hit the song with Kid, Crispy like. So I know she know Kid because they both from Beecher. So she probably heard the song, listening to Kid, heard my name, and coincidentally,
Right.
you
Oh
know,
yeah.
so it be them type of people. And then my other question is, do you know some people who just flat out don't believe in you? Or anybody got the guts to like
I was about to say they probably ain't gonna say it to my face if they don't, or they, you know, I'm sure it is though. I mean, it's it's family that I ain't gonna say don't believe in it, but definitely feel like it's something more realistic I could be chasing after. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, yeah, for sure. But shit, it's more motherfuckers that see the vision and that don't, for sure.
Yeah, another person I know who see the vision is Reese.
That's
How,
my nigga.
how y'all get tapped in?
Um, really social media ultimately. Like at one point we had went to the same school. Reese a couple years older than me, so
Yeah.
I used to always be with upperclassmen. So I ain't know Reese, but I knew a lot of the people that she had knew when she went there and shit. And shit, we had got cool on social media. Motherfucking was reacting and reacting for years. I mean, probably 3, maybe 4 years before we ever linked up in person. And one time it was her birthday, and she was just like, fuck it, pull up. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm like, I'm about to pull up, cook, we finna drink and shit. We just stayed cool since then. But then it's crazy because like we was sitting down and coming together and having a conversation about like all these dreams we had and damn near every reason why we wasn't doing it or had a bunch of reasons why we were scared to do it. So fast forward, it's crazy that we never lost contact, but we didn't stay super cool at that time. And then fast forward, we end up getting back super locked in and walking that shit out together.
How y'all come up with the A10 flow? Because that shit's legendary.
Man, so that shit crazy. One day I was at the crib, bro, and I just was like, damn, like this before I was dropping. So I'm trying to in my head, I'm gonna drop and nobody about to be fucking with Tay Boogie. They not gonna like the music. So I'm gonna have to have another way to be relevant in the city besides my music. You feel me? So I was like, shit, everybody needs to be relevant for real. Why don't we just come up with a platform, blah, 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 push everybody music. I told my daddy first. When I told my daddy, he was just like, he didn't fully understand like the power of Instagram and how it works. So he just was like, oh, okay, like I guess I'll see when you do it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
So Reese about that shit. I made the page when I was still in Arizona with fucking with old girls, starting to post my freestyles. Made the page right around the same time. I told Reese about it. I'm like, do this shit with me, bro. I'm like, shit, you know, we could really make this shit legit, put both our name on this bitch. We could, really, as long as you willing to really put the work in with me, like, let's make this our shit. And that's just what the fuck we did. Like, I came back to Michigan on some accidental slash COVID type shit, and me and Reese ended up living together. And when we like started living together, shit, we paid for our LLC. We got two LLCs. We got Flindustry versus everybody too. We just don't be letting motherfuckers know as much, but yeah,
that's a hard word too, though. Flindustry.
Yeah, it is.
I heard that. I'm like, damn, why ain't nobody think of that before?
But see, they had to a certain degree, because when I had first heard of the Flindustry, like it had always been associated with like D Still and damn near D Still. Like that was one of the only people I had heard kind of or seen say it, and that was probably like 6 years ago. So when we came around, I was on some like, let's pay homage, let's revive that shit. Like if Flint what it is now, they was doing all the right shit. We just didn't have the right shit going on, So I'm like, let's bring that shit back. Like woo. Me and Reese just used to sit and just politic. We still do, but just politic and brainstorm, and that's really how that shit got popping. We just was consistent with that shit.
Yeah. So what y'all plans with both of them? Because like I could see A10 the damn show, real talk.
Yeah, it's crazy you say that, because that's like one of the biggest things we ever talked about was probably like not wanting to make it a podcast, and not I don't have nothing against podcasts, but wanting to make it like an actual show type shit to some. So we had thought about trying to incorporate it, because we definitely want it to be more than just an Instagram page or like a social media platform. So eventually, like we hoping to get back in the process of just getting shit rolling with the A10 flow, being more involved with being on the scene. I feel like we took a big ass step back, just making sure that Tay Boogie shit was getting in order, and it was needed, it was, but we got to get back to the business too. As far as my shit, well, I just got chills. As far as my shit, I got some shit up my sleeve to show. I like that motherfuckers kind of think I ain't been on shit, because it's kind of like, you thought like, but
you've been quiet, and I've just been thinking.
I have,
I'm hurrying it up. We need more than I'm hurrying.
I did a lot of performing though, and that's what motherfuckers who don't come to shows and shit, don't really see, like, because I'm not a social media person, and I guess don't show as much as I should on social media. It's a lot of like little performances and shows I did that if you ain't catch the flyer or catch that night, you missed. And I feel like I needed to take that time to work on my craft, because I got a lot more recognition in my first year than I planned or thought I was gonna get. And I had not even thought about perfecting no performing, let alone try to, So I think I needed that to improve my craft for sure. But I'm finna drop some shit for the year over. Motherfuckers could think I was finna just sit and let the year wrap up, but I got some shit for sure finna pop out.
I can't wait to hear some new shit, because I'll be playing out her like it just came out.
Oh yeah, I got some shit. I am about to drop that little Peasy challenge and shit. I posted a little snippet off of it, but I'm gonna post that. I got a couple singles and some videos that I'm probably just finna rapid fire just because. And then I'm gonna try to drop a project around my birthday and shit, and that's gonna be called The Recipe for sure. Like that's definite. But yeah, like I'm excited as hell about that, because I got a kind of more. Go ahead.
You get that title from
The Recipe. So on one of my on the last song on I'm Her, the last damn near line is they want to know my sauce, the recipe on the way. And I just was listening to that shit over and over one day to tape, and I'm like, damn, they want to know the sauce, my recipe on the way. Like, and I'm like, fuck it, the recipe on the way. Like, and I just ran with that shit. And ever since then, like, I like it because I came up with so much just behind it, like shit about the recipe of Tay Boogie and shit. Like, I got some shit, some little concepts behind that recipe shit. It's gonna be hard for sure. The recipe on the way, motherfucker.
My question about the recipe is: are we gonna get more than like 7 songs? Because don't I'm Her only got like 7. I'm like, damn, she could at least give a nigga 10.
You not the only person that say that, and I always be like, anytime somebody tell me that, I'd be like, that's funny you said that because the last 2 songs I snuck and added. Like my daddy and Reese had wrapped the list up and I was doing the distro and I just was like, man, fuck that. I want to drop these 2 too. And I added I added Mine Right and I added Damage. Then was the last 2 I just said fuck it and added on there. But yeah, I feel like it ain't no reason not to have more than 7. I'm gonna say this: if it's not more than 7, it'll only be for the fact of I want to drop some softer shit too. And if I drop like a little softer EP, that might help me like balance out how much music is really getting out and shit. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be some skits. Like it ain't gonna be no thrown together shit. I got a couple skits I'm putting together and even a little short film I'm trying to do for it and shit. So
yeah, that's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
7,
Hell yeah. Go ahead.
7 songs in a year ain't enough. It's like
Hell no. Hell no, it wasn't. But the thing is, I guess I get caught up in the fact of being like, but I got the music. Like it's made, but I forget, like, okay, but you still have opened a relationship with people to where they want to hear it too. You can't just make music for you and hoard it. Like, because in my head, I'd be like, but I ain't been not making music. Like, I got songs. But yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
do you ever see yourself being like how Kendrick do, where he'll like go 3 years without dropping nothing and then just disappear? Or do you feel like you always gotta have something at least once a year?
I aspire to I aspire to be able to hold enough weight that I can drop some shit like that. And my fans are so loyal and so caught up in what I'm dropping that they can hold over. I hope, because that's probably the only way they're gonna rock the Tay Boogie. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever 3 years. That's a lot, but that's also like later after niggas then kind of put in they work and can do shit like that. But at least I say once a year for now. That's probably the most. If it ain't like some features or just dropping some videos, I probably wouldn't drop a project more than a year. But I'm also the type of person like you got niggas who can go in the studio for 8 hours and record 9 songs, punch all up, you know what I mean? And have damn near have a tape made right there where it's like me, I might go in the studio for 8 hours. I might come out with 3 songs. I might come out with 3. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just a different process to this. It's just different.
Yeah, I can I can say that different people got different work ethics and the music can still be good. Cause like they used to say back in the day, Pac could do like 10 songs in a day and they'll all be good.
Yeah.
And then some people they'll do 10 songs in a day and they'll all be trash. So
everyone trash, right?
it's just all based on the artist. Cause even Future said he'd do like 8 songs in a day and they'll all be hard.
Yeah. It depends. I feel like I probably get more done like that when it be like feature shit and I could just slap my verse on it and we just, slapping songs in and out. But I don't know. I mean, I also don't try to over challenge myself. Like the moment when I feel like I'm straining to, you feel me, right, and figure that shit out, I just go ahead and take a little break or whatever. But it just depends because I also don't be skipping subject to subject. So when you trying to write a storyline and create a certain, the way that you want your song to lay, it ain't that simple as just punching it. And that is no offense to nobody who do it, but it ain't as easy to just say the next random ass thing on my head and just punch that shit down. Yeah. Like it gotta make sense to me. It got to. So yeah.
I feel like that's the type of music that stick around longer too.
Absolutely. And that might be what make me cater to that a little more because I appreciate that kind of music, but yeah.
It's certain shit that you hear in the 90s that you can still hear now, and they got that same type of element to it.
Facts.
Like
a word, and it's gonna hit word for word.
Yeah, and it's gonna hit word for no matter what year we in. It's like it's some 90s I can still listen to right now. It was songs before I
That
was
timeless
born.
music.
I can still listen to right now.
Facts. That timeless shit.
So
Jeff always say that. That's what we trying to make. Timeless music. For real.
yeah, I feel like that's important. And that's something that you can pass down. Like your kids can eat off your music if it's timeless. But if it's
Absolutely.
in the moment type of song, that song ain't gonna feed your family forever.
Facts.
You said you wanted to do a short story for your album. So is it gonna be like a bunch of different videos or like a real story taken out, not including music videos?
Oh no, so yeah, this is like not including music videos. In my head, the music will be incorporated to some degree. Uh like I don't know if you watched when Jeff dropped his album, like he dropped a whole short film with his. So I guess when I'm thinking in my head how his shit was, maybe that ain't the word I should use. In my head, I'm thinking more of a skit because his shit was really like scenes to a short film. His shit was a short film. So yeah, when I think about it. So I probably want to do like some skits. I don't know. I just got an idea. I got a little apron I got coming with Boogie on that bitch. And, you know, some shit. I'm definitely coming like the recipe. Like I don't know if I wanna. I don't know though. I don't know. It's some shit though, but it's definitely gonna be like more skit. Like I got some access to a nice ass kitchen, like restaurant type kitchen and shit. So I might have some motherfuckers in there trying to figure out what's in the yeah.
On some
Yeah.
Plankton and SpongeBob type shit.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's
Yeah.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah. So the
So
creative gears is rolling for sure.
I can already tell you thinking skits nowadays. Niggas don't even think about skits.
But that's why I appreciate it was crazy just to touch back on how you said like the niggas you be around, you know, they all hard. Like I always when I'm with my niggas, I not to be on no cheesy shit to them, but I express and let them know how much I appreciate being able to be a new artist and be around the shit that they doing because these niggas got me light years ahead of, you know, some niggas that's been doing this shit. And it's just an advantage, you know what I mean? I know it's a lot of niggas that would love to be able to soak up some of the sauce that I get from just being around them niggas and they not able to for whatever reason. So I always let them know how much I appreciate that shit.
Yeah, and that's tight that you do that.
Facts.
You went to South by Southwest. Did you perform?
I did twice.
Did that give you a feeling of what like tour life might be like?
Uh
Because
everybody say because it was the first year back from COVID. Maybe that's why I don't feel like that. But that bitch was still slapping. So I don't know. It did give me a sense of like being on the road. I'm gonna say it didn't put me in the mindset of like tour, but it definitely was like some just on the road shit. Like everybody down here, it was big Flinders Street family type shit. Like we really all together the whole time, even when we not two or three, four of us still together. Um, it was cool. Shit, it was cool. I did Antidote stage, the Sound of Flint stage. I thought that was hard because shit, I was a headliner as once again a first year artist. I was the only female headliner on there, not on the stage, but the only female headliner. It was Jeff, me, Cassius, Louis. It was a few people. It was some more people on there that everybody ain't end up coming, so I can't even remember everybody. But I did that one, and then I did Beats and Beer stage, and so and I did them the same day. So that was kind of like some first time like really shuffling through like, damn, I got a show, I got to get off stage, change, get to another, yeah, but yeah.
that shit, like you can make some connections down there.
I did. I got a few people on Instagram that still like to this day be tapped in and shit. And I got one chick, she was talking about shooting some shit while we was out there, but we wasn't even there long enough. She like, you were hired, like I'm trying to get my portfolio, put her shit up, and her shit was hard as hell. She like, what's up? We just the times just wasn't aligning though. Like, yeah, it
As
wasn't
long as you
working.
got our Instagram, you gonna tap back in for sure.
Yeah, we still locked in and shit. Like I got everybody, all the contacts I made when I was down there. Ain't nobody go back and unfollow me on no weird shit. They all stay.
That's real. I've had that happen to me before. That should be like, damn, dog.
Yeah, I have to. But you know, I mean, I'd be like, shit, maybe my content ain't just what you thought it was gonna be or whatever. Like shit, whatever. I
Yeah,
be having to unfollow motherfuckers sometime when it ain't what I thought it was gonna be, or I just ain't feeling it no more. So I don't be taking that shit personal.
yeah, you definitely can't, especially in
You
this
can't.
first shit don't happen in the industry, then I unfollow. So,
Yeah.
so when you make music, do you not even just when you make music, but as an artist, do you want to be called a specific thing? Like, do you want to be a conscious rapper, or a street rapper, or do you just want to be an artist?
Yeah, I just want to be a fucking artist. I think that's when music get complicated. Like when we try to categorize like what artists do this and what genre this song fit in and what this, and it's like it's music. Like it's music, dog. But I mean, a motherfucker can make me whatever they want. It's gonna be hard because you might hear one song and be like, "Oh shit, conscious rapper," and then hear another one and be like, "Oh hell no, she's a demon." Fuck, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, I asked that question because I interviewed Chino Cash and I called him a street rapper. And he was like, dang,
Mhm.
you look like a street rapper? I'm like, yeah, every song I pretty much hear be some street related shit.
Street shit, right?
And he didn't come off like he ain't like it, but he came off like I think I'm just an artist. And I'm like, dang, I ain't never really thought about it because like when I hear what to me what makes an artist is subject matter.
Mm-hmm.
Subject matter aligned with the same shit all the time. That's kind of what I'm gonna box you in as like
Right,
a weed rapper, a nigga that only talk about weed.
right.
Yeah, but
I
like
don't. I think.
all over the place.
I think even when it's not like a bad category, like it could be a category that literally fit what you are. But I think when people hear their self being categorized as humans, like naturally your first thing would be to be like, well, that's not like, you know, how you gonna only make me that? That's not me. Like, not saying he was on that, but
Yeah.
I done seen it happen with other people, you know, like people make the assumption, and I done seen it multiple times, they call Jeff a weed rapper. When if you listen to Jeff music, yeah, he mentioned weed. Every rapper mentioned weed, but he don't just rap about no fucking weed like that. So it's like, you know, it kind of make you just be like, well, yeah, I talk about weed, nigga, but don't box me in as a weed rapper because I talk. So I get it, but then I get what you saying. On the other hand, like what if I done played 5 songs and 4 out of the 5 was about the same shit, I'm gonna kind of sum you up as, so yeah, I get both sides of the shit.
I remember when I first heard Cut the Check, I'm like, a street Flint rapper, that's hard. A female
Right.
rapper from the streets, that's hard. And then by the time I got to tap out, I'm like, oh shit, this is like this is whatever. And then when you told me you got some love songs coming, I'm like, okay, she's just an artist.
Yeah. I think that's the hardest part of like artistry for me is that like I know that it's certain people that's gonna hear certain songs first and be turned off. You feel me? Because that's not what they want to hear. It might be a nigga that hears some slow shit first, or somebody older that hear cut the check before they hear tapped out, and now they turned off because they like, you know, this the. So I think that'd be my hardest thing with like wanting to drop different bags is not want nobody to box me in the, I don't know, like one sound or one way I'm a rap, but yeah, that should be all over the place. You really never know what you gonna get.
Yeah. I remember I feel like it's important to make sure what you rap about is believable and like you can sell
Mm-hmm.
it. And I ain't gonna say no names, but I be seeing like certain female rappers talking about street shit and holding guns in their videos, and I'm like, I can tell just by how you saying this and how you holding that gun, this ain't really,
Mm-hmm.
this is just some shit you doing. This ain't who you is, and I feel like them be the ones that's not that successful.
No, for sure. You definitely can kind of tell when a motherfucker too pressed and too you. It's crazy because since them first maybe 2 videos, I don't even think I'd have had no extra shit or nothing in a video for real like that. Cause it's like I don't know, that shit get old. You definitely could tell who doing it to like go along with a facade, and who
Yeah.
gonna get to thinking logically and be like, all right, this shit really don't make no sense to keep flashing this shit. Like, yeah, yeah.
I hear your shit, it just sounds 100% believable. Like you can rap about trapping, and I will believe that shit because you just got that thing about you though. Like it's certain
But
people who know, like Gucci Man just off the rip saying believe.
right, no
Certain
fact.
people,
Some niggas just
like,
yeah.
and then when I heard you, I'm like, okay. From the moment I heard cut the check, I just knew whatever she talk about is real. Like this, she's not just rapping.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to. When you asked me earlier, like, is any of it like imagination? Like, it might be some shit like this. Like I said, I think I said something one time, like about my uncle having a gun, but I specified what kind. And I
Yeah.
might have changed. I think I changed the caliber because it sounded better. So it'll be shit like that. Like it'll be shit that won't be that I'll be like, oh no, it wasn't a 40, it was a 9 though. You feel me? But I clarify that shit. Like I don't give a fuck. But
Yeah.
nah, for the most part, nah, that shit gonna be factual just cause I don't even want nobody fact checking my shit and that shit coming out wrong. Like,
Exactly.
hell no.
I be feeling like people who line their raps be acting like they don't know that people know them.
Yeah.
Just,
My sister
yeah.
just made a post the other day, like, she like the music hit different when you done live through that shit with a person. I had to share it, like,
Yeah.
true story, like facts. Niggas know I don't be like
I swear. So you said you moved to Arizona at one point in time. What was the difference? Like, could you feel the difference other than the weather? I know it's way hotter there, but like,
yeah, that shit was I moved like in the height of the fucking right before summer. That shit was wild. But no, it was hella different. I mean, it was like a whole different like culture, and then it's like mainly all Mexicans down there. Like the only black people you damn near meet, they not from Arizona. They either from like California. It was a lot of Michigan people there. It was, but you really don't meet no black people from out there. All Mexicans and shit. Dry ass desert, literally in the desert. Um, it was cool. I don't know. I worked at a call center. I wasn't really fucking with nobody. I was on some self-healing journey. I'm celibate. I'm good on everything going on in Flint. So I was on some, I don't know, I wasn't really fucking with nobody.
did it
It's cool
help?
though. Absolutely. I mean, I feel like yeah, yeah, in sense like that. I think moving back here or getting caught back in Michigan in the midst of COVID, like that helped more than anything. Like if I wouldn't have went to Arizona and thought that's what I was about to do, and then had my whole world flipped, I probably wouldn't have had the momentum to get on what I was on. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I would have never thought to move to Arizona. Like that was a place that
My friend mama was already living there. It wasn't like what had happened is she was about to move and it was some crazy shit. Like she was about to punch some tickets or some shit, and the tickets ain't punch right or some or whatever. And she was like, "Man, she couldn't drive. Like she couldn't drive on the highway, couldn't drive in Flint. The motherfucker couldn't drive. And she had 2 kids and was pregnant, was ready to move." And I was like, "Shit, like nigga, what you trying to drive?" Because her mama was like, "Y'all both just come. Like I got a nice apartment, luxury apartment, blah, blah, blah. Y'all can get a job whenever you get one." And I looked at that bitch like, you trying to drive? Like, should I drive? She like, you for real? I'm like, shit, let's put the cheese up. Like, I got such and such to my name. What you got? We put the money up, got a rental. We was supposed to return that bitch to the Flint location in 3 days. Man, we the fuck trying to drive that bitch to Arizona and fully just move. Like, I think I decided that on like a Saturday and we was gone Wednesday night. Like I told my mama like Monday and like, yeah, I think I'm gonna move in 2 weeks. Came back Tuesday, like, I think we gonna move tomorrow. Type shit. Like I got the fuck on. Just I always been a spur of the moment person though. I ain't got no kids. I ain't had shit tying me here. You feel me? Like I had a roommate. That shit hadn't worked out. So I was like back in my mama crib for the moment. I was like, man, we out. Man, did shit. That shit was it felt like a big ass vacation since I ended up back here, but it was cool.
I respect that. Sometimes people just got to get away.
Yeah. I got the fuck on. Drove all 32 hours by my damn self. Yeah.
I got two more questions. My second to last is the way these award shows be doing us, do awards matter to you? Because I be feeling like a lot of people get snubbed who deserve an award, and some people don't even get nominated. Like I put on Facebook today, Tupac never been nominated for a Grammy, and
I know, I seen that.
I think shit like that is crazy. So, do awards matter, or is it just about money? Like, what matters the most,
Um,
or just what matters in general?
yeah, personally, motherfuckers might hate me for this, but personally, I never really gave a fuck about all them awards and shit. I always wanted to be there. Like I always wanted to be there. You feel me? And just be in the moment. I never was like, I gotta get a such and such, or I gotta get an A, B, and C. But the reason I think I never was pressed on that is because in my head, I'm not gonna be a megastar. Like I'm gonna make enough money to make sure my people straight and to be able to invest in some other shit that's more lucrative than probably rap and go from there. So I guess because I never planned on being a mega star, that ain't never even been a thing to me. Like, yeah, I don't want to be like a fucking. I don't know, man. I ain't trying to be no fucking superstar. Like that just ain't my thing.
That's, that's funny you brought that up. I'm glad you did. I never even wrote that down. So you don't want to be as big as Drake, or like, so who like you want to be on some like currency type shit?
Who would be in comparison? I should have known that was coming next.
That's crazy. I never met nobody who didn't say they want to be as big as they can be. Like, I never met nobody that felt like.
I, I mean, I'm not gonna say like I don't want to be as big as I can be. I'm just gonna say that maybe in music I don't want to be as big as I can be. Like maybe some I don't know because it's hard to say. Like you got to be careful what you speak on yourself, and so I don't want to say that and shorten my blessings because I'm saying what I don't want to be and don't want to do. But I'm just saying like just being transparent. Personally, no, I have never been in love with being a huge star because I feel like the invasion of privacy is not worth the fame. Like the not being able to enjoy your life as a regular person, the having people look at you like you're not a regular person just because you got status or you on TV. Like I have never respected that shit. So
I know what you mean. I totally agree. You couldn't do nothing without people blaming you for being you.
yeah. I want to be able to grocery shop and shit. Like I don't want to have to. Like Reese put in perspective for me the other day because she said something, and why that nigga ain't had no security with him. And I said, well, damn, niggas supposed to have security all the time. Niggas still gotta live their life. And she was like, Tay, like you don't think if we at that level we not gonna have to. And I was like, we had a disagreement. Like me and Reese had these moments because I just was like, I said, oh, I'm definitely not always gonna have security. And she was like, we definitely are.
I'm glad she said that because you would be a fool to walk around without protection.
But in
Multiple.
my logic, I mean, she broke it down and it made sense. And I'm a shit talker, so if we gonna have it, whatever. But I'm still gonna talk my shit because I just feel like I don't always want somebody with me. That was my argument. Like, damn, I don't always. Sometimes I just want to be solo and go grocery shop alone, nigga. I want to live a normal. So I think that's gonna be my hardest struggle. Is life ain't normal once you open them doors and shit. Like, shit.
My last question is, why the title I'm Her?
I'm her, the one who's finna make you bitches work. It's crazy because I didn't even expect that shit to stick how it did. And that's when I be knowing like shit was just aligned how it was supposed to be because it was never a plan like, are we gonna drop this tape or we gonna drop this song and we gonna stamp I'm her and that's gonna be the saying. Like it was none of that. It was just like shit, I dropped that song first and I was fucking with the song and I had a plan for some deeper shit for the title. And the tape just was a little more rushed than I wanted it to be. And so I was like, oh no, I'm not like we ain't going with that. Like this gonna be for my breakdown of who Tay is, this title. And so I was listening to the songs, shit that I wanted to fuck with, and I just was listening. Now I'm her. I'm like, damn, I'm her. I'm lit because I don't always give myself credit. So every now and then I'll be listening and I'll be like, hold the fuck on. I'll get chills and be like, hold the fuck on. Like, they'll say you do be tripping, bro. Played I'm her back. 100 others on my story when they lurk. I'm like, yeah, I'm her, bro. But simple shit, I'm her.
That title is perfect.
Yeah.
I love that title.
Thank you. I love it because, like I said, I be knowing shit genuine because people rock with that shit. Like that was my intention to make that a thing, and it never was. Like it never was. Or when I started doing the weed shows, I was telling you about. We'd be pulling up. They show so much love at these shows. They be like, "It's her. What's up?" And I remember me and Reese looking at each other like, "What the fuck?" Like, nigga, they know who I
Crazy.
am. Like, what the hell? Like, yeah, that shit was crazy though, because it just genuinely be happening for real.
Yeah,
I know the rest that shit with the recipe gonna go crazy.
I already know. Well, it's about to hang up soon, so that's my last
All right.
question. You got anything else you want to say?
I don't shit. Fuck with me. Stay tuned. Just know that I'm always gonna be dropping some shit, regardless of when that shit coming. That shit is always in the midst of coming for sure.
Man, I'm gonna drop today, Wednesday the 30th. I'm gonna drop this on Friday.
Okay.
All right, so I appreciate you letting me interview you. It's a classic.
No, for sure.
This,
I
this
swear
is
we gonna
weird.
look back and laugh at this shit in 20 years like, dee.
We gotta do another one when you drop your next project too.
Yeah, no, we can. I mean, even if we just chop it up when I get to dropping these singles and shit, we can lock in whenever, bro. That's you got my word on that.
All right, bet. I'm gonna hit you up.
Yeah.